Hi guys, my name is Francis Joe. I just wanted to watch this video. It works.
Hi everyone, my name is Precious Chinwendu Onoha. I'm an engineer by profession and a creative writer, editor, entrepreneur and blogger by practice. 5 months ago, I joined the Own Your Life Global campaign, and for this 5 months, I have made tremendous success, and I've also been able to start up my personal business, and the money keeps coming. I would recommend this for anybody, both young, old, be you a core member, because I myself joined when I was a core member. The best part of it is you're not going to be working for anybody. It's just a campaign that helps you to stand on your own, start up your business, be a boss of your own, travel whenever you want to travel because you have all the means to do that.
My name is Ifeanyi Ozani. I'm a connector with CFG, Century 21 Freedom Group International. When I joined the campaign, in about 3 months, I had done over 600,000, and it was a good thing for me because at the beginning of the year, I was owing over 500,000 naira, and I had no idea where to get the money from. I had lost my job, and there was no way for me to pay up. But I started the campaign, and in about 3 months, I had done over 600,000. And now that I'm in my 8 months, 9 months, I've done over 2 million, and things are looking very impressive.
My name is Ronke Olagunju. I'm one of the consultants for the Own Your Life campaign. The campaign has been amazing. Thanks to this Own Your Life campaign, I have left paid employment. I no longer work for anybody. I've been able to raise money to start my own business, my own catering business from this campaign. And in about 8 months, I was able to raise 2 million naira. Not only me, but I was able to help lots of young people to resign and then join this business, start their own businesses. The business has been fantastic and it's just amazing.
Hi, my name is Vincent. I'm Vincent Morsu. I have backgrounds in computer science, been a banker for years, about a decade now. Awesome experiences also, and I never truly understood what it means to be free till I learned about Century 21 Freedom Group. The Own Your Life campaign, powered by these great people, have actually not given me a way to survive, but a way to live out my full potentials. 7 months precisely engaging in this opportunity, I've been able to resign from my 9 to 7 job, where I worked all around the clock, not having much to show for it. And to the glory of God today, I work when I want because I have that kind of opportunity presented by this great business that has enabled me to be where I am today. And I urge everyone who really wants something great out of life to take advantage of this opportunity and build something really big for himself.
I engaged in the Own Your Life campaign as early as February this year. And I'll tell you, I was in recession before Nigeria got into recession out there. But this system single-handedly brought me out of recession. And it's been an amazing ride all the way. For anybody who wishes to create cash flow for himself, generate the kind of income that is going to scare you, I challenge you, take a look at what we're showing you. The Own Your Life campaign is an amazing thing, and it's going to turn your life around for those who really want to have a change of status in life.
Hi, thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you a lifestyle business concept you probably never knew existed or didn't understand. And then when you share this amazing concept with your friends, you can create a huge level of income you are interested in with no financial risk whatsoever.
I would like you to reflect on these. Are you enjoying your current financial situation? Would you say you get paid what you are worth? Do you feel you need more out of life? Are you having the same financial challenges you had last year? Well, I wasn't satisfied when I asked myself these questions a year ago because my income remained constant for a long time while my responsibilities kept increasing. I had tried several opportunities just to keep afloat, but I found out that I was concentrating on the wrong things. I discovered that the secret to wealth was not in pursuit of money, but in adding value exponentially. By connecting global health value to consumers with no financial risk, no professional expertise, and it can be done at your own time. Well, in 3 months, I made over ₦1 million by just connecting friends. It simply requires expansion-minded partners who think globally and would like to connect global health value and get rewarded. Now pay attention. CFG International partnered with Alliance in Motion Global Our mandate as a group is to build a connected economy around this company's breakthrough health and wellness brand to add value to many and in turn create wealth for ourselves, which we can transfer to local content businesses.
Ako po si Rowena Corpus from New York. Last November 9, my husband brought me to the ER in Staten Island Hospital because I had internal bleeding and dizziness. They found out that I have 2 by 3 cm tumor in my esophagus. The doctor showed me that I have invasive adenocarcinoma. I just prayed and thank God for my life that He has given me. I just pray that whatever God's plan is, His will be done. So I said, I will try natural remedy. Okay. The doctors are not really into this natural remedy, but some of my family members and friends got worried on my decision. They said, you have to have the surgery immediately. But I said, that's my decision, and I put my trust in God. I started taking C24/7, 333 a day. When I was discharged, he ordered for me to take another test, the PET scan. The PET scan is, it will see from your top of your skull up to the lower thigh to see if it metastasized and to see if it went to my other organs and lymph nodes. And he insists that I have to have the surgery immediately. After several days, I got the result. As I read it, at the last, the impression is the most important. The impression says, no definite sites of pathologic FDG uptake to suggest biologic tumor activity. I really don't know. I just cried. And that's God's providence. I did not expect a miracle because of God's plan. And I can say that this is all glory to God. And also, God used AIM Global product as an instrument.
We realized that health is not valued until sickness comes. We also found out that even in recession, people want to live a healthy life. The good news is we discovered breakthrough natural and organic products that we can use to improve our health and then get rewarded if we tell our friends to do same. These products naturally promote and maintain a healthy body, like the C24/7 that contains 12 different fruits, 12 different vegetables, 14 green foods, and 12 different mushrooms, all combined into one capsule with 22,000 phytonutrients. This powerful supplement helps to promote longevity, enhances sexual vitality and libido, lowers cholesterol level, helps prevent cancer of any origin, controls high blood pressure, controls blood sugar, arthritis, enhances and strengthens the immune system, rejuvenates the skin, and even more. They also have beverages such as alkaline coffee, chocolate drink, and natural juice drinks that promote cardiovascular health. As connectors, we don't have to sell. We simply buy what we will use or share with our family, then connect friends to do the same.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Someone is wondering why we are saying good morning, but I think I will show you where at home. My name is Nana Noharet. I'm a mother of one daughter. She's 15 years and 9 months now. I'm a teacher by profession, and most of all, I'm a proud member of Alliance in Motion, Lobo. Personally, I heard about Alliance in Motion Global for 1 year and 5 months. I never accepted it, I rejected it, and I never wanted to listen to what it is. But some years back, when my daughter made 7 years, I wanted to give back again. And I got pregnant. The first one, I got a miscarriage. I got the second one, the third, and the fourth miscarriage. For the ladies, it is a painful situation, a miscarriage. Now they were 4. And that's when we started looking for what could be the cause. And the doctor told me I had fibroids. And the fibroids were within the uterus, and they couldn't compete with the baby. And they were still small. At that time, they couldn't be operated. And I had to nurse them to grow so that I go for an operation. So in the process of nursing them to grow, a lot came to me. First of all, the pain would be too much day and night. The second one, because they were growing every time, they are getting bigger and bigger, I also had to get fat, and then my tummy went so big. To the extent that most of my friends thought that I was pregnant, carrying a baby, but they were waiting for me to give birth. They couldn't see that I could be pregnant the first year, then the second year, I was not giving birth. And then another one which was too much for me was the bleeding. I faced a lot of challenges, but the bleeding was too much for me. I could bleed anytime from nowhere. For the ladies who are here, 4 days in a month, it is always a discomfort to us. But for me, I could bleed anytime. Without any sign, I could just start. Just imagine you are in class standing, teaching grown-up people like you, and then you start bleeding, and then you run out. And then it was too much for me. There is a time when I bled, and it was consistent. That was 2014. I bled for 3 consecutive months. Day and night, heavy flow. For ladies, I mean heavy flow, to the extent that even the oris couldn't handle my flow. I could only use the cotton wool. You know the big ones? In 4 days, it would be over. That was the situation I was in. I stopped dressing up properly, I stopped dressing up smartly, and I stopped even putting on bright colors. I could only put on black and navy blue, just in case something happens. That was me. When I bled too much, there is this one night I cannot forget. I sat on the bucket, I started bleeding from 10 p.m. to... I started bleeding at 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the night. Getting up off the bucket, I don't know what happened. Ladies, I don't know what happened next. Only to come back to my senses the next day at 10 a.m. when my parents were there, all crying, the man and the woman. I got so worried. I started thinking that I was going to die. That's when I said, let us do the operation and I get rid of this pain. And at that time, I had lost all the blood. I was yellow in color. I didn't have any single drop of blood for me to undergo a surgery. Then I had to undergo another journey of collecting blood so that I go for an operation. That was me. I remember there is this gentleman here, the one who was presented first. He had bothered me for 5 months consecutively, telling me, Harry, jump for Alliance, jump for lesson, because he knows I like money so much. Then I said, let me try you. Let me go. I make the 1 million per day, I go for the surgery. That's why I came to Alliance in Motion. When he was presenting to me in my office, he told me, Harry, don't go for the surgery. These products can help you. I told him, are you sure? Because I had used everything. I'm 37 years of age. I'm still young. I never wanted to get that permanent scar on my body because I am still a young girl. Then when he told me, I told him, let me try for the last time because I had tried a lot of things. I started using the product, the first one he said, the C24/7. I used it the first month. The pain disappeared. I started having peaceful sleep in the night. The second month, my tummy went back. And I got so happy that I was going to get back to putting on what I used to put on. Then 2 months and a half, I said, I think something is happening in my life. Let me go. And I do the scan so that I have what to report. I didn't believe my ears. 2 months and a half, the doctor tells me I don't have fibroids. I didn't believe my ears. I thought that maybe he was deceiving. I thought that maybe he was tired because I went there in the evening. I didn't believe my ears. But he called me, Harriet. I'm the one who told you that you have fibroids. We have been nursing them together. And I am the one telling you don't have fibroids. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not be having a problem, but there is that person that you know who has a challenge. That person needs your help. From that day till now and forever, I am telling my story, I don't want to say it, but I tell my story to encourage others that we can get rid of the challenges that we are having using simple things like food, fibers. May God bless you as you come.
Good morning, friends. Good morning. How are you all? My name is Calvin Sally. I am a very proud member of Alliance in Motion Global. I've simply been asked to share a very simple task, which is my testimony about this particular supplement. A few years ago, I was faced with a health challenge. At such a young and a tender age, you'd ask yourself, why would such a young man get this health challenge? The question is, which health challenge was it? Friends, I was faced with a prostate issue. Oftentimes, these days we think that prostate issues come to people that are little old. What would have brought about this prostate-related issue? Still a few years ago, I'm one person who loves fashion so much. So I used to wear very tight and fitting pants. Now for me, I used to call it fashion. Right? But little did I know that this particular fashion that I was doing started affecting me, friends. I got to a point whereby my prostate gland would enlarge and it would pain, friends. It was painful. I would hardly share my testimony with other people about it. People like my family members. I would not share this with my mother. I would not share this with my friends. Friends, when I got to meet with my friends who are men, I would not say out loud that I was a proud man. Why? Because of what I was going through. I was psychologically tortured. I was very scared for my life. Let me ask the question. Do I have any proud gentlemen in the house? Yes. I didn't hear any proud gentlemen. Do I have any proud gentlemen in the house? Yes. You see those hands up. Any proud gentlemen in the house? Yes. Hey, I can't see any hands. Any proud gentlemen in the house? A simple question. To ask the gentlemen, what usually happens to us when we wake up in the morning? We do what? Every time I would wake up in the morning and that thing would happen to me, I would be wrecked. My prostate gland would enlarge and it would pain. I was so much in pain. I was very scared for my life. This one day, a friend of mine invites me to come and see this presentation, the same way you've been invited today. The honest truth, as Calvin said, I was very bored with the first bit of the presentation. Why? I was imagining an accountant to get products and start working. Impossible. But friends, at the end of the presentation, through the presentation, the gentleman that presented that day said, there is a product called C24/7. And C24/7 can be positioned to reverse up to 100 diseases. And friends, at the end of the presentation, I went to my friend who was a lady who had invited me. And this is what I told my friend, the lady. I have a friend of mine who is facing prostate-related issues. Now friends, the friend was me, but I could not let it out that it was me because it was a lady. So she told me, did you see C24/7? I said, yes, I did. She told me, take 2 capsules in the morning, 2 before you go for lunch, and 2 before you go to bed. Friends, 3 weeks down the road, until today, my prostate gland has never enlarged again. This is the most interesting bit about it. When I wake up in the morning, I tell your neighbor that thing. Tell your neighbor that thing. And that thing happens to Calvin standing before you. Today I'm a very happy gentleman. Today I'm a very proud gentleman. Let me tell you something, friends. It might not be you having this issue today. Cancer can never knock at your door. Never. Before you know it, you have it. Before you know it, you're gone. A word of advice to all of us. Get these supplements. Use them. Use them. Because we all need them. We all need a good health. And friends, prevention is better than? I didn't hear anyone. Prevention is better than? I want to thank you so much for listening from me.
Listen to what Pastor Israel has to say.
I have found a gold mine. This is a gold mine. I hated network marketing. Hated it. Whenever you start to talk to me about network marketing, I switch off. I'm not interested. I'm a pastor, but I'm also a bespoke tailor. I make suits. God has blessed me and God has blessed my business. I make suits for kings and presidents and governors. And so I travel the world and do what I do. So the moment you start to talk to me about network marketing, I switch off. And this was in August of 2015. This guy comes to talk about AIM Global. Now, I sat there. He's talking about AIM Global. The moment I realized it's network marketing, I switch off. Not interested. But as I sat there, in my zoned out state, I heard the voice of God as clear as day. God said to me, open your eyes. That was when I began to listen. If God is asking you to open your eyes, then it means that what I'm being shown is true. I called this lady. I said, have you joined this business? She said, yes, I have. I said, how much money do you make? Well, she said, on average, I make about $400 to $500 a day. I said, show me the proof. She sent me her alerts. I saw that it was real. I said, I'm in. In 1 year, I became top 9 in Nigeria. Alliance in Motion is a revolution in our generation. If you don't realize what you have on your hands, you will play with it. Once I saw it was real, I set up an account for my mother, for my wife, for my children, told all my siblings, I have found a gold mine. This is a gold mine. Yes, it's a gold mine. For those of you who are here in the Philippines, just in case you don't realize, you are sitting in the heart of the gold mine. Don't take it for granted. Don't get so accustomed to it that you lose the sense of the value of what you have in your hands. When you go to bed at night, make a decision. You're going to make this work for you. But what happens when I get to the point in my life when I can't travel anymore? I want to have residual income. And I don't want my lifestyle to change. And AIM Global is going to help me accomplish that. Oh, I know it will. I am doing what I have to do now. They say, play now, pay later. Or pay now, play later. At some stage, you're going to pay the price. I choose to pay now. So when I get old, I can relax and live a life of luxury. 5 members of my family are top 200 in Nigeria because of AIM Global. My mother makes her own money. It is not what this will do for you, but how it can help you to lift others who are around you, to give them a sense of pride and dignity, to know that they make their own money. Whatever has died in you, if it is your desire or your passion, that God will cause that to be revived in your life. That as you leave this place today, a new fire will burn in your heart. And I want to say this, if you say you want it, you must fight for it.
Morning AIM Global. Morning AIM Global. Yes, my name is Elias Muhozi, and I'm a statistician. I graduated 3 years ago from statistics in a university called Makerere University, and I started hunting for jobs. For the first year I left university, I looked for jobs and there were nowhere to be seen. Second year, I looked for jobs, no jobs. My third year, each time I would apply for jobs, they would tell me, we shall call you. Up now, I'm waiting for them to call me. After 3 years of looking for jobs, disappointed, desperate, I had become so desperate. In fact, looking for a job had become part of the job. And then I met a friend of mine whom I knew before. He had earned Alliance Motion Global for 6 months. And in 6 months, he was earning about, in US dollars, that is about, he was earning about 6 million Ugandan money, that is about $2,000 every other month, 6 months. I said to myself that if someone can start a business from scratch and after 6 months they're able to earn $2,000 US in a single month, I can also be able to do it. I started the business very desperately with the hope that if someone can do it, I also can be able to do it. I started the business of Alliance on the 20th January 2015. I am 27 years of age. I have a family of 6 boys and 1 girl. I'm the 4th boy. And after doing Alliance Motion Global for about 1 month, I spent 1 entire month without registering anyone. No one was believing in me. My friends were saying, we were not going to join. My family rejected the business. No one wanted to do the business. And I said, maybe there's something wrong. Each time I'd call my friends to come and look at the business, they would say no. And then I look at call others, they would say, aren't you like other businesses? We've gotten disappointed before. We don't want to join. For 1 month, I didn't sign up any single person. But I realized that success will not come to me if I don't keep on keeping on. I kept on keeping on, and after 4 months in the business, that's when I started earning. After my 4th month, in 1 month I made $1,000 in a single month. After doing the business for 4 months, earning $1,000, I said, maybe there's money here. I kept on doing the business, kept on doing the business, and after 1 year, I was able to start making about $10,000 US. That is 30 million Ugandan money in my country. And that is when all the people who were discouraging me, all the people were telling me it was not possible, they were saying, we knew you could be able to make it. I kept on doing the business, and I'm so glad that today, every other single week, I make every other day, I make $700 Ugandan money, $700 Kenyan US dollars, which is about 1 million naira every single week, which is about almost 1 million pesos every single month. A business that I began only 1 year ago, a business that began 1 year. In Uganda, it has given me a team of young, energetic people, 6,000 people in a single year, joining my business. In the business I started, in fact, I told you I'm 27 years of age, but I'm one of the eldest people in my team. Most people in my group are students who have just left, are students who are still at university, who have started paying their own tuition out of Alliance Motion Global. In a period of 1 year, students as young as me, today I have 9 of them driving their own cars. After a period of 1 year, I bought myself my first car. And my first car is a brand new Mercedes-Benz. Out of the business that I began just 1 year ago, everything has changed for me. Look, I'm in the Philippines and I'm on this stage where the rich, the wise of Alliance Motion Global are stepping. Let me tell you something. As long as you are determined, as long as you have work, as long as you keeping on, the business is going to make you stink rich. If Alliance Motion Global can pay me this amount of money, $1 million pesos in a month, after 1 year, what do you think will happen after 5 years? What about after 10 years? A very special thank you to the people who have made me grow in the business. First of all, the board of directors, Dr. Kabaton, Francis Miguel, and John Asprin. But also most importantly, my appliance from Uganda, Mr. Charles Kobon, Marjorie Obota, my upline, Mike Adiemi from Nigeria. These are people who have been very instrumental in helping grow my business.
Hi, my name is Elias Mhozi and I'm a statistician. AIM Global came to me at a very desperate point of my life because I'd been out of campus for 3 years without a job, and I saw this as a company that would give me a lot of hope. I remember I had very big dreams. It took me 1 month and a half to even convince my first person. Most of the people that I told in the beginning wanted to see what I've achieved before they joined the company. And it's now been 3 years and a half. Many people have been able to achieve a lot with Alliance Motion Global. People are driving their own cars. People are having property. We've also been able to go to other countries, including Kenya, Rwanda. We've gone to Zambia and Congo, even to West Africa. What I love about this opportunity is that, one, it is going to empower you. You're going to achieve a lot of your dreams, but you're also going to help many other people achieve their dreams. Now, I cannot count how many people in Africa are taking this business as their full-time source of income. For me, that has been one of the greatest achievements, helping other people achieve their dreams with this beautiful company of Alliance Motion Global.
Ajana Rada is my name. By profession, I'm a lawyer. Alliance in Motion Global phoned me in 2015 when I was unemployed. I just finished university, and that's when I was invited for the opportunity and I started. But I've been doing Alliance in Motion Global for 3 years now, and in a space of 3 years, I have been able to achieve great things. Number one, I have been able to travel the world. I've been to Dubai, I've been to the Philippines, and I'm traveling today across the whole world. Number two, I have been able to buy my first house out of AIM Global, that is in one of the precious places in Kampala, in Nigeria. Today I'm driving actually my second car out of AIM Global, which is a Pajero Mitsubishi. My first car was a Nissan Primera. And today the advice I can be able to give people outside there, especially the young ladies, is that you have to wake up every single day and know what you want and go for it. We are not supposed to be there and wait for things to be handed over to us, but we have to go there and work and achieve them. So I believe if I've been able to do it and succeed, everyone else can be able to do it better. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless AIM Global, and God bless all of us.
I joined AIM Global in 2015. That was in the month of March, after I was introduced by a friend of mine. At first, many people were negative. They didn't believe in us, especially considering that we are very broke. Along the way, some people believed. We started building the business, and today really we've been able to develop a big team with so many car achievers, with so many people who are making a lot of money every single day. The lifestyle today is amazing. Today the incomes keep on growing. I bought my first car after 7 months. I bought my second car, this one in my second year of doing the business, and a lot more achievements. What I would like to share with you, for those of you who have not yet joined us, the time is now. We have already built a strong system of support to ensure that when you join us, we are going to work with you, support you every step of the way. What I enjoy the most about this business is the freedom it gives you, the freedom of time. That Monday up to Sunday, you are free to work anytime you want, and yet the incomes keep on growing. For me, a business that gives you financial freedom and then it gives you the freedom of time, that is a perfect business.
Well, welcome to my world. Welcome to the Alliance world. Well, my name is Clint Mhozi. I've been in Alliance in Motion for about 2 years. Well, I never knew that things would be different. When this journey started about 2 years ago, no, my life was a mess. I really had no idea where I was heading to. But well, I thank God for this opportunity, because when I started, I joined the team of these young, ambitious guys. And man, they were talking about the future. Now, having understood a few things, I became a student and I learned. Now look at what I've enjoyed most would be the associates, my friends, the colleagues that I work with. I mean, talking about a bunch of like-minded people moving forward towards a specific goal. I love, of course, the lifestyle, you know, the freedom to do whatever you want at any time that you want. Well, the benefits like riding a nice car, having a nice home, you know, feeling yourself and loving what you do. You know, I've been challenged and my mind has been blown away by the big vision that these guys have brought into my life. I'm very excited about the future and I'm very sure that my life is going to be different. I couldn't imagine about the life that I'm living. AIM Global, the future is ours.
Thankfully, I got a job as a lecturer for 2 years, and about 4 months ago, a friend invited me to look at a business that could pay me an extra income. I liked it, the reason being I saw a chance to earn. I started working, and in 1 year and 3 months, I was able to buy myself this, a Mercedes-Benz. And today, things are changing. I'm working harder to buy more stuff, like land, property, and so forth. If I can do it, you can also do it. God bless you. We meet at work.
I joined AIM Global 2016 in March. Within my first 3 months, I bought my first car. That was a Toyota Altezza Sport. And I've managed to also buy land. And right now, 2 years in AIM Global, I'm already a global ambassador. And AIM Global can pay me every single day 1 million Ugandan money.
My name is Jalia Lukwago. Professionally, I'm a teacher. I started AIM Global in 2016 after seeing some of my friends earning really some big money. At the end of 2016, I chose to retire because my weekly earnings from AIM Global were double my salary at the end of the month. So I chose to retire and do this full time, helping so many people to earn money. I have been able to achieve this wonderful car, the one of its kind, a Harrier hybrid. I've been able to acquire some properties around Kampala. I've been able to travel the world, travel to different countries, courtesy of AIM Global. Right now I'm growing business in over 7 countries in Africa and Dubai. The journey is really, really amazing. What makes me so humbled is the people I have helped to make the money. Right now, I have over 10 teachers in my team that make at least over 1 million shillings every week. My entire family is doing this business, where some have bought cars, others have built houses, courtesy of Alliance in Motion Global. What keeps me going and keeps me working really hard is that I've achieved all this in just 2 years. I know the journey is going to be so amazing in the next few years from now. I've achieved time freedom, and life is so amazing. If I can do it, if I've been able to do it in this short period of time, I know everybody out there can do it much better.
In C21FG, we pride ourselves as connectors. Who is a connector? A connector is somebody who connects a person to a person and makes money, a person to a product and makes money, a business to a business and makes money. However it is, you who are in the middle of that connection, who establish that connection, makes a lot of money through that system you've put on ground, right? That is the job of a connector. For you to be a connector, you just demand very little cash flow upfront, and you key into a connected system and run your business as a connector. What that means is that you are the boundary between a large number of people. And as these people transact business, you make a whole lot of money through the connections that has been established by you. Getting them connected to a product, to a business, or to whatever thing you're connecting them to, you make the money. You are not the one doing the work that makes you successful. Basically, all you just do is key into a connection system that is already on ground and establish yourself as a connector, and the connections begins to pay you a lot of money. Pay attention. I will show you how we establish you as a connector to CFG. This has changed a whole lot of lives. This can change your lives just as it has changed our own lives. How does it work? The system I'm about to show you is something you can do part-time with whatever you're currently doing. It demands only 7 to 10 hours of your time every week. You already spend 8 hours working every day and still receiving peanuts. So it demands only 7 to 10 hours of your time every week. And it is a 2 to 4 years plan to complete financial freedom. The system comes with great tax benefits, lots of travel opportunities. You become successful in this system by helping others attain success. And the best part of the system is that it comes with unlimited income potentials. Now, in other words, what I want to do now is to show you how, being a connector under the umbrella of C21FG, we can help you create a business platform that can begin to pay you 96,000 naira every single day. Yes, you got that right. 96,000 naira every single day.
Our plan is what I will show you. What we simply did was we partnered with an existing company, a global company in the connected economy, and we told them we are going to connect your value and we'll make money. Are you willing to pay us? They said yes, chicken, and that's all. And how does it work? The company has products we use every day. They are powerful health products and day-to-day use products. Not just healthy products, but day-to-day use products. Toothpaste, they have beverages, they have soap. So we decided to change our brand and what concentrate from buying this from this company alone. Chicken. Things we buy every day. Sir, do you brush your teeth every morning? Which toothpaste do you use? Close up. Why are you not making money with Close up? Because you operate in the industrial economy. Ma, do you use soap? Because your skin looks nice, so you bathe every morning. And you buy soap, I mean. The difference between you and I is that every morning I have my bath, I make money. Over 8,000 people on earth have their bath, I make money. That's the difference between you and I. And I will continue to be richer than you because you only buy and pay for yourself. But the day you understand the power of leverage and you begin to connect human beings to buy the same soap you use, and you begin to make money when they are bathing, do you know that in the next year, I will be sleeping and people will be bathing in China, I will be making money. Oh, you don't understand? That is sleeping while you make money. It's called leverage. So let me break it down for you. Company says, purchase products worth 38,000 naira from us, only. Minimum. Once and for all. You don't need to buy again. You become a connector. If you purchase products worth 20,000, you are not a connector yet. If you purchase products worth 30,000 naira, they won't consider you as a connector. You must purchase products worth how much? But here is the miracle. They will first of all recognize you and give you products worth 45,000 naira. So that you won't complain that you lost money. No. They add value. Now, that 38,000 naira you dropped, you got products worth 45,000 naira. Now the company tells you, to activate your business portfolio, connect a minimum of 2 people. How many? How many? Is that going to be a problem for you to connect 2 people to purchase 38,000 naira? Is that going to be a problem for you? Is connecting 2 people going to be a problem for you, sir? I didn't say 20 people, I didn't say 12 people. How many people? Not to sell, just buy what they will use. After all, we buy toothpaste, we buy soap, I mean. So instead of buying from a close-up, I buy from this company, I mean. So you just connect people to switch. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you the miracle. The company will continue to pay you when you connect your friends and your friends connect their friends and their friends connect their friends. You don't know them, you're making money. You don't know their friends, you're making money. They connect 20 million people, you're making money. Till you die. When you die, the company will transfer your business portfolio to your next of kin. Is that good business or very good business? I think it's a very good business. Now open your eyes. This does not work in the industrial economy, so don't look at this with the eye of hard work. Look at this with the eye of what? Smart work. Am I communicating? If you are here to come and give me hard work, you have failed. You don't do hard work in industrial economy. You do smart work. After all, people who work harder than Linda Katie, who carry blocks, amen, without COVID, they cannot see 50,000 naira in a month. Look at this. Company pays you in 6 ways. I'm only going to show you 2 ways. And why am I doing that? Because I want to choose my partners now. The people we're going to empower, every 90 days we bring out new leaders, new powerful millionaires. There's another one happening. Anybody that joins us by December, you will have hit 250,000 to 500,000, the minimum. For some of you who start on a higher platform, you can hit as high as 1 to 2 million by December, yes. Depending on your platform you start. But it depends on you. But not starting and not having a plan is tantamount to disaster. Look at this. Company now says, do you want to have a business portfolio? You say yes. Are you willing to connect a minimum of 2? You say yes. Then the company will open up a business portfolio called One Profit Center, where they will pay you the matching bonus. How does it work? Purchase a minimum of how much? And then your profit center will be created, but it will be activated once you connect a minimum of how many? How many? I am teaching you how to do it. Very simple. Look at this. So that at the end of the meeting, you don't say, I'm confused, I don't know how to start. If you don't start as quickly as possible, this one will pass you by and move to the next person. Before I continue, please let me not forget this. I was told that I need to say the core of the connected economy. There is only one problem in the connected economy. Just one. Just one. And that problem is this. In the connected economy, business moves at the speed of thought. As you're thinking it is happening. That is important. So if you're here and you don't know how to make decisions, you are not fast at thinking, you will be very slow in the connected economy. So how do you make your mind? Before I start here, because I'm about to close, this is how you make a decision. Very simple. Ask only 2 questions. How many 2 questions? How many questions? One question is, what do I stand to gain? What do I stand to lose? That's all. As I'm speaking to you, be calculating, what do I stand to gain or what do I stand to gain? What do I stand to lose? What do I stand to lose? At the end of the meeting, ask yourself one simple question. In this business, what do I stand to gain? Analyze it in your mind. What do I stand to lose? Analyze it in your mind, please. If what you have to lose is higher than what you stand to gain, what do? Walk out of the door. Nobody has control over you. Don't start. Am I communicating? Use that principle in your life. You will be amazed at the result. If you want to marry, ask yourself, what do I stand to gain if I marry this woman? What do I stand to lose? If what you stand to gain is higher than what you stand to lose, marry her. If what you stand to lose is higher than what you stand to gain, maybe what you stand to gain is that she's pretty, you can have beautiful babies, but what you stand to lose is she has a high temper. She can kill you in your sleep with a knife. What do? Say bye-bye. I mean, simple. Don't ask too much questions. Do apply the same technique here, you will make up your mind like this. Because in connected economy, time will not wait for you. Look at this. I am beginning to explain. The company will open up your business portfolio and divide it into your right side and your left side. How many people are you supposed to connect minimum? How many? Fantastic. Now, you connect Paul, company pays you 3,000 direct for bonus. You connect Uju on your right. Company pays you another 3,000 direct for bonus. But then the computer will pay you extra matching bonus. How does it work? The computer will take Paul, which is a new connection on your left, and match with Uju, which is a new connection on your right, and pay you extra 4,800. So that means you have made a total of how much? 10,800, right? Good. Now look at this. At this level, what do you need to do? Encourage Paul and Uju to connect how many minimum? 2. That's all. But how do you do that? We have a system to do that. We have what is called tools. If you came here and you filled the questionnaire and somebody now called you and invited you here, can I see your hands up? God bless you. That's one of our tools. That means you don't need to convince anybody, you don't need to talk like I'm talking, is that okay? We have leaders and professionals who do the talking. All you need to do is show them the tools, is that okay? That's all. We have this presentation in a video format, we'll teach you how to use them. We also have what is called the big announcement. If you came here and your friend said, I'm making a big announcement, and then you came here, can I see your hands up? Big announcement? Fantastic. Now, if you came here, you heard it on radio, can I see your hands up? Fantastic. Now, those are tools that we use. We show you how to use the one that will work for you, and then just deploy it. Don't convince, don't sell, don't market. We simply connect.
What is the system that drives our business to success? We have very simple systems. Note that all our system is designed to take the talking away from you. It is not your job to talk to anybody. It is not your job to convince anybody. It is your job to get your friends to review one of our tools. The tools will work for you. Your friends will review the tools. Your job is to invite them to review the tools and not to convince them to join the business, right? Ensure that you understand that clearly. So how does it work? We also have our online video on YouTube. This same video is on YouTube. You can easily send these videos to your friend. We use this video in conjunction with the eligibility link when we work with people who are not within where we live. So if we send them the video, they watch the video, they have questions to ask, what do? You take your phone, you call them, and you put us on a conference call. Let us answer their questions on your behalf. You are not the one answering anybody's question. We are here to do the talking for you to ensure that your business becomes successful.
Now with that, you can connect more than 2. Getting 2 becomes very easy. What if you are only able to connect 2 and bring Paul and Uju to our IPO? Somebody say IPO. IPO is the initial planning orientation. That is where we teach you how to use our tools. Is that okay? That is one of the things you need to do in the business. It's not a business you put your money and go and sleep. Not yet. Come for the IPO, learn how to use the system, look at the miracle. Paul will be able to get his own 2. Frank and Ada, Paul will get paid 10,800. But Frank and Ada are in Lagos. Uju is able to get Alex and Aisha in Port Harcourt. But look at this. Paul will get paid 10,800. Uju will get paid 10,800. But can I ask a question? Who brought Frank, Ada, Alex, and Aisha? Did you bring them? Do you know them? But the company says, even though you don't know them, but they will still pay you money. Why? Because without you up there, the company will not know Paul and Uju, neither will they know the new people. So how does the company reward you? Very simple. In the connected economy, it's very simple. The computer will take Frank on your left and match with Alex on your right and pay you extra 4,800. Has that finished? How else will the computer pay you? It will take Ada on your left and match with Aisha on your right and pay you extra 4,800. Is that the miracle? No, the money is still small because it's leverage, making little from a lot of people. But then the miracle begins that Frank and Ada, who are in Lagos, they conduct a powerful seminar and they connect 200 people. They will make money. But look at you up there. You now have 200 new people on your left. Alex and Aisha are pastors in Port Harcourt and they conduct a big crusade, all-night crusade. And they declare the crusade of financial empowerment. Everybody start this business and all of them start. 200 of them start. The pastors will make money in Port Harcourt. But look at the miracle. Even though you don't know these people and these people, you begin to make 4,008, 4,008, 4,008, 4,008, 4,008, 4,008, 4,008. Amen? 4,008, 4,008. Do you know them? No. But you make 4,800 times 200. That's over 900,000 naira from people you don't know. And you think it will end there? No, sir. You're not the only one that wants to make money now. It's a connected economy. So these 200 people will connect their own 2 each. They will make money, but look at you up there, automatically 400 people appear on your right, you don't know them. On your left, the same thing, they'll break their own 2 each. That means you will consider 4,800 until you die. But because it expands, your 4,800 can enter into the hundreds of millions. Let me show you. The company says we cannot pay you more than 196,000 every single day. That's 20 matches in one day. They can't pay you more than that. And that means 20 matches times 4,800, that's 96,000 every day. And that means every week you are making 672,000 naira every month. You are making 2.8 million, sir. It's simple, it's easy. Does it work? Yes, it works. I'm a living testimony. If it's not working, I won't be here standing here talking to you. It's not possible. But this is, for example, as I begin to close, let me show you the meat. If you want to become part of the, please choose where you want to play. This is for those who are scared. Those who say, let me start small. You know, my destiny is small. I want to do small things. Start here. For those who have average destiny, start with 3 centers. 3 centers will deliver money that you have never smelt in your life before. Part-time. Some of you have made this kind of money before. The money you can make in 3 centers, you have made it before, but it's hard work. Let me show you the beauty. Purchase products worth 140,000 naira, you now have 3 profit centers. How does it work? The 140,000 naira is divided into three. 38,000 naira you there, instead of connecting somebody here, connect yourself. Another 38,000 naira. Is that okay? Instead of connecting somebody here, connect yourself again. Purchase products for 38,000 naira, and company gives you 45,000 naira worth of products again. But once you do this, company pays you back 10,800 immediately. But you see, all these three centers are you. So what do you do next? You connect what? A minimum of how many? 4. 2 here and 2 here. Is that okay? Remember that this person will make his own money, but that person is you. It's not somebody different. Guess what? With this profit center, even if you only sign up 2 people, you will begin to make money. But these 4 people you signed up all started with 38,000. They can start with 38,000, they can start with 7 or 3 centers. Is that okay? It's very flexible. But if you build this team, you begin to make money. But if you build this team, what we have seen in 24 months, you can begin to max out 96,000 every day on each of the center. That means every single day you are making 288,000. Every month you are clearing your bank with 8.6 million. Is that good business or very good business? Somebody's not talking because they are imagining, my father never made 8 million in 1 year, and you're telling me I can make 8 million in 1 month. I'm not done with you yet. If you think this is big money, let me shock you. I started with 7 profit centers, not 3, because I have a big vision. That was the highest center that you could have started with in 2016. There's another level now. 7 centers will cost you 100 and 266,000 naira. That means you 38,000 naira in 7 places. Company will pay you back 42,000 naira immediately, overnight income, not at the end of the month. But look at this, all you need in your 7 centers is not 2, it's not 4, just 8. Now with 8 people in your team, bring them for the IPO, we will teach them how to use our tools, and guess what? This is what you can begin to make in this business. 96,000 naira times 7 every single day, which is 672,000 naira. Ladies and gentlemen, it means that every month you are doing 20.1 million. So do you believe in this money? Well, forget about the 20 million. It's too high. What if you don't make up to 20 million in this business and all you are able to make is only 10% of 20 million? How much will that be every month? That's 2 million a week. Is that good or very good? Think about the business you're doing. If you're making 10% success rate, that means you're not making take home at all. But here you fail. 10% is failure. Yet you failed and failed into money, 2 million. So the last one I'm going to show you is not for everybody. Please, if you usually have heart attack or high blood pressure when you see big money and hear about big money, close your eyes and cover your ears. This last one is actually not for everybody. We know that we have a mixed crowd. It's for a few VIP partners. It's called the 15 Profit Center. This is where you go big. 15 Profit Center will cost you only 570,000 naira. But then you need to connect 16 people a minimum. It can take you 2 or 3 months to connect 16 people. You'll be making money on the way. But the maximum you will make in 15 centers is 1.4 million every single day. Connected economy. Somebody say connected economy. That means every month you are doing 43.2 million. Can I ask a question? What if you are doing only 10% every month? Is that not 4.3 million every month? Forget about the 50% success rate. Forget about 20% success rate. If you are making ordinary 10% success rate. Can I ask a question? If you are here and you've invested over 500,000 in any investment before, can I say hands up? God bless you. What was your dividends like? Very minimal. Very minimal. What about you? But this one, the minimal return, 10%, is still 4.3 million. So are you seeing where the money is coming from even in recession? And why does it work in recession? Because it is a global business. It is not respecter of any local economy. Is that okay? Now, guess what? The good news is this. These are testimonies. I'm done. I'm just showing you the testimonies. For in case you're asking, does it really work? Let me show you. We started 26 of us, 13th of March 2016. This is what we have grown to. This is Abuja, this is Benin, Our team in Port Harcourt, our team in Lagos, when we entered Enugu, and guess what? What started with 26 partners, we are over 10,000 partners worldwide. If you want to clap, look at this. This is growth. Somebody say growth. You have the propensity to grow in the connected economy. But let me shock you. Let's see the personal testimony. In case you're saying I'm too young, okay? I'm a copper, I'm still in school. Chikamso started with us as a copper in 2017. Chikamso, this is the kind of money she makes. Credit alert, 196,840,000 naira. Bonus from M Global Nigeria, 7th of what? June 2018. This year. On the 14th of June, she made another 143,260 bonus from M Global. That's the company we're in partnership with. And guess what? In 1 month, she had made 143,000 and 196,000 as a copper. And some people are still waiting for a salary of 70,000 naira in 1 month. You can't compare industrial economy and connected economy. If you doubt me, then go and ask Didi. A copper started with us in 2016 March. By September, she had finished service. In 3 months, she made 302,000 naira credit alert from M Global on the what? 23rd of when? September 2016. She finished service. Kiss FM retained her, was paying her 25,000 naira on a monthly basis. She said, no, I can't continue with this. She came here, she understood this. She asked me, is it real? I said, please give it 6 months. In 3 months, she did 300,000 naira. She took it and fired her boss. She no longer works for Kiss FM. Ladies and gentlemen, the same Didi, at the age of 25, started this business. Please, last year, in 6 months, she did 1.5 million. She co-founded Rendezvous Age. Bought this camera, over 400,000 naira. Her passion is in journalism. She studied journalism in school and she loves photography. So have you seen how she has used this platform to raise enough money to start her own passion? Is that okay? She didn't have to go to the bank. So you can do the same thing. Use this business, raise the money you're looking for, and you don't have to go to the bank. But look, as if that's not enough. She said, I will still continue this business because it's paying me the kind of money I would never make ordinarily in life. And like joke this year, two weeks ago, she bought her car. Amen? Mm-hmm. At the age of 26, going to 27. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not by chance or sentiment, it's by principle. In case you're still doubting it, look at her. She enjoys free travels and she does not go alone, she moves with partners at the age of 26. Money will follow you if you understand the principle. Now, as if that's not enough, this is Mr. Ifeanyi Ozani. Mr. Ifeanyi Ozani has 4 degrees at a very young age, very smart young chap. By 15, they fired him from his job. Maybe not fired, they laid him off because they couldn't afford to pay him. He has 4 degrees. Recession has come, so they couldn't afford to pay him. So when he was staying, he couldn't also pay the landlord, so he had to move to a place in Lokogoma. Uncompleted building, that's where he was staying. Excuse me, 4 degrees. That's when he was staying. But after he came for this meeting, I will never forget that day. In March 2016, he asked me, Mr. Lefo, is this real? That's his word. I said, touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Not your face. Does it feel real? That's exactly what he said. It feels real. I said, that's how real this business is. I give you 6 months. It's in my nature to say 6 months. Some people hit it in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. 6 months is the average time you begin to hit it big. Excuse me, he broke the barrier in 3 months. He hit 602,000 naira in 3 months. Today, as I speak to you, Mr. Ifeanyi Ozani travels first class, free of charge, anywhere he wants to go to at any time without paying a dime. Mr. Ifeanyi has international partners from broke to prosperity. Mr. Ifeanyi hit 2.7 million in the 6 months. Please, Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ifeanyi has entered the millionaire circle in this business. He told me that, now I understand that titles don't pay your bills. With all the degrees he has, he couldn't pay his bills, but today is a different story. But by the way, before he started with us, he was single. Are you single, sir? Are you married? You're not married? Can I ask you a question? Why are you not married, sir? Why? Okay, I've not seen the lady yet. Okay, I've not seen the lady yet. My dear, are you married? You're not married. Please look at her. Do you like her? No, look. Do you like her? Do you like her?
I can see somebody.
Wait now, Oga. This way you soon. Calm down. Do you like her? You are laughing. Your body is sweet. If I ask her whether she likes you, she will say no. Forget the young boy there. If he wasn't here now, she will say no. You know why she will say no? You are poor. If you have money, you won't be looking for somebody to marry. No. How do I know? If I put 64 million in your bank account by this weekend, you get married. Because that's what happened to him. Mr. Ifeanyi got married in 2017. He started with us in 2016 and built his empire. He got married. That is to show you that sometimes what is holding us back is nothing but cash flow. We need that liquidity. Look at Miss Rocket. At the age of 28, 3.1 million in the industrial economy. How can she make this kind of money in 6 months? Without going to do sugar daddy or sugar mommy for someone sleeping around, she bought herself a car out of excitement. And this is the first car she did, the first car she bought. The second car is what she's driving now. She gave this car after her church. She dedicated this car out of excitement. She had to drive out and saw a couple, a pregnant woman with a husband, and they were walking on the road. And she was touched, and she walked up and she drove up to them and said, what's the problem? They said, well, they are looking for a taxi. She stepped out of this car and gave it to the woman and said, it's my seat to you. At the age of 28. Her new car is parked outside there. If you have time, one web down, because the man is expected at the age of 28. By the way, the Didi that you saw bought her Corolla, you know the other lady, Didi is under her. Look at Mrs. Deborah, started her poultry business with no loan from the bank. All the money she used to start, please, everything I tell you today is verifiable. You don't have to take my word for it. It's a big place, you can do your own research. And this is Lola in Jaws, started her vegetable business with no loan from the bank. All the capital she used was from the proceeds of this partnership. And look at Mr. Vincent, 1.4 million part-time in less than 4 months. When he made this money part-time, he told me in 2016, said before, if I could make this 1.4 million part-time, how much will I begin to make if I concentrate on this business full-time? He fired his boss in First Bank, having worked in First Bank for more than 9 years. And that's him there. He knelt down in First Bank Zone 3 branch and he declared, he said, today I meet my freedom, and from today I must teach this freedom to others. And he has empowered more people than he has ever dreamt of. And because of that decision of going full-time, he is now the highest paid in this business, 14th highest paid in business, top 14 in the whole of Nigeria. He told me last year, November, so therefore, honestly, as you're looking at me, I can pay my former boss in First Bank, I can pay his salary 3 times, and I won't feel it. Let me say it again. The salary they pay his boss in First Bank, he said he can pay that his boss salary 3 times in a month, and he won't feel it. Connected economy. Somebody say connected economy. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the wife. The wife said, honey, I want to enjoy what you enjoy. She started the business part-time as a civil servant. In 6 months, she did 1.3 million. Excuse me, today they travel wide and far free of charge. Are you looking at her? Are you looking at her? In case you're a civil servant and you want to buy a new car, She is the one they were celebrating today. That is the car she bought. And that's what they're celebrating outside. Am I communicating? So whatever it is that is your desire, you can get in the connected economy if you are operating with the right principles. Ladies and gentlemen, this is also Mr. Ike. He paid 2.6 million part-time, and he wrote his resignation letter, amen, for Zenith Bank. And that is the letter there, and this is Mr. Ikechukwu. We went to retrieve him from the bank, Zenith Bank, so 3 branch. That's the whole team. So that we are in the habit of doing that. Once you fire your boss, we'll go to welcome you into the connected economy. And people in your office will be asking, what is happening? And then they will join you in the business. Is that okay? Now look at this. This is what I will use to close. Some of you have been asking, some people ask, how do you make the money? Do you make the money every month? Let me show you how to make money. I will show you what I do this year because I want to go home safely. Amen? If you want to see what I do now, first of all, we have to go to the security post there. You write down your name, write down your mother's name, where your mother lives, your father lives, sign a document of disclosure, then I will show you what I make now. I want to go home safely, amen? But I can afford to show you so that you have an idea on how the money comes. 5th of when? September 2017, 1.9 million. 20th of September, the same month, 2.1 million. 3rd of October, a week plus later, 4.9 million. 20th of October, the same October, 5 million. Please, can I stop here? Somebody is beginning to sweat. Put on that one, please. This was what John Fashion saw. These are VIP partners. And he said, please, I'm in. This was what Honorable Akinjo saw, and he told me, Mr. Nefu, I know I will not be an honorable member for life. All the allocations I'm getting today, if I cease to be an honorable member, it stops. Let me enter the connected economy. He started with 15 profit centers. This man is richer than all of us here put together. And yet he is in the connected economy. So use your tongue to count your lips. Not your teeth. Count your lips. So, as I close, some of you are saying, you are afraid. Are you sure this is not a Ponzi scheme? No, it's not. Because they have products and services. Remember what I said? You have to have product or services. That is value. This is the company, Alliance Emotion Global. They are the ones that pay us. They have been in the world for 12 years. They've been in Nigeria for 6 years. Own Your Life campaign is the system we use to run this connected business. Nature's Way is the grand company that manufactures all the breakthrough products, and they've been in the world for 48 years. And these are the products. They have toothpaste that is healthy. If you have bleeding gum, please use this toothpaste. Give it 3 to 4 days, it will disappear. If you have a crocro somewhere down there, masculine wash, feminine wash, they have it. If you want to bathe, they have soap. If you have all these organic, they have even beverages. Do you use Bombita? Or Milo, which one do you like? Bombita? I don't use Bombita or Milo, this is what I use. And of course, the first alkaline coffee in the world. And this is Bitter Max that cleanses and makes your blood move smoothly so that heart attack will go. And of course, this one is what dissolves the plaque that causes and blocks the blood vessel. We call it as fish oil. And C24/7 is the most dense supplement on earth. And it's alkaline based. So what are we doing? We're simply buying what we would have bought in the supermarket, in the pharmacy. We're using them. And then we don't need to sell. We connect our friends. End of story. Is that too difficult to do? Is that too difficult to do? Fantastic. So these are the owners of the Alliance Emotion Global, Francis Migo, John Aspirin, and Dr. Ed Cavington. This is when they came to Nigeria and endorsed our partnership. They came here last year. They endorsed our partnership. And guess what? That is the MD CEO of Alliance Emotion Global, Dr. Ed Cavington. And that is someone that looks like me. And they came and they said, we are in partnership with different people at different levels Some people want to partner with us as sellers, they want to sell. Some people partner with us as marketers, they want to market the products. But we told them, we want to partner with you as connectors. They said, no problem. And once we buy and use, we connect our friends. They say, we will pay you to infinity. We said, let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the result. But can I ask you a question? Why should you start this business? Number one, most of you have concerns. I will deal with that concern now before I choose my partners. Is that fair enough? Is that fair enough? Number one concern is, does it really work? Have I proven to you a little bit that it works? Have I? By principle? Number two is, do I need to convince people? The person that brought you here, did the person try to convince you? No. They used the tool, and then you were invited, and you sat down. That's all. We will do the talking for you. Then you will do the showing of our tools. Your friends will come. Those who will do it will do it. Those who don't want to do it, just like you saw, some people left, I mean. Yeah, some people left. So it is a very open ground. But for those who remain, prosperity will follow them. Now look at this. Number three, do I need to sell or market? I've made it clear, we don't market or sell. We simply connect and use the products. Number four, will it work for me if you follow the system? Somebody say follow the system. Follow the system. That's all. Please let me make this clear. I have not succeeded in this business because I know how to talk. Because I was talking when I was in poverty. And poverty wanted to kill me. So it's not about the talking experience, but it's about the system. And then finally, do I need to put in a lot of time? No. Especially when you're starting. Because that's part-time. Don't kill yourself. Except something is holding you and you really want that breakthrough very immediately. So you can just start part-time, begin to realize some good money, then you can decide to fire your boss if you want to. Then the least question is this. I don't have money to start. What do I do? If you are here and you say, and you use your mouth to say, I don't have 570,000 naira to start with 15 centers, and you still don't have 266,000 to start with 7 centers. Neither do you have 114,000 to start with 3 centers. And my goodness, you still don't have 38,000 to start with 1 center. Please, I want you to understand that your income is under attack. Is it okay to talk like this? Is it okay? Please, I need you to know that. It may not be for everybody, it may be for one person. And how do I know this? Today, you make a salary of 30,000, 300,000, 600,000, and yet in the middle of the month, the money is gone. Why? Your money is under attack. By what? It's not under spiritual attack. Calm down now. What are you looking at me like this? It has nothing to do with spirituality. Your money is not under spiritual attack. Let me tell you what's attacking your money, including you, sir. Yes, let me tell you now. Rent is attacking your money. Do you have babies? School fees is attacking your money. Feeding is attacking your money. Transportation is attacking just that one source of income you have. That means at the end of the day, you have one source of income, but you have 16 sources that the income is going, you will always suffer. That is the only reason I started this business, nothing else. I don't want to have one source. But then I was told that in the Oil Life campaign, when you begin the business, you don't have one stream of income. With one business, you have several streams of income. When you start with us, we're going to show you 6 ways to make money from the same business without doing nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason you will start this business today. This is the reason. And Mifele said, get prepared, another economic recession looms in Nigeria. CBN governor issues warning. You can't live here without starting this business. Otherwise, this will follow you. And I've told you, only those who see by principle and by vision will understand what we're saying. Please, you are not being begged to start. You are mandated to start from heaven. Because I want to see all of us prosper. And please, don't tell me it's not your thing. I had a taxify driver say that nonsense. It's not my thing. This is not my thing. I said, sir, can you listen to yourself? How did you start to say, I used to work with Fortis Microfinance. I don't like doing all this network. Anything that has to do with network, I don't like doing it. I said, fantastic. So do you like doing driver work? Because he's now an Uber driver. He just got married to a lovely lady. He's in my church. And then guess what? They're about to have a baby. And then they fired him from Fortis. How many of you know that Fortis had a problem? And they fired over 200 staffs. Yeah, Fortis. They even closed their branch in this plaza. They closed it. We took over. Excuse me, I told him, do you like driving? He said, well, no. But you're doing it. Why? Because condition has put you here. Excuse me, some of us here, condition must make you do this business. You can't run away from it. Do you know why? Because you're not prosperous yet. With this business, become prosperous, then channel that prosperity into what you love doing. Is that too difficult to do? No. So it doesn't have to be your thing. But money is making money must not be your thing. It has to be your thing. So ladies and gentlemen, look at this. When we started in 2016, we were telling people Nigeria, no, it's not my thing. And today we kept on increasing and people kept on suffering. More suffering is about to start. And let me say this with all humility. Don't be part of that suffering. It will come. And most of us have suffered 2 years now, not because we are evil, but because the principle of recession is working against you. If you're in recession and you don't have multiple streams of income, you will suffer. If you're in recession and you have multiple streams of income, will you suffer? It's not possible. So ladies and gentlemen, when is the best time to start a growing business? When is the best time to start a growing business? The best time to get a contract can be tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll go and pursue the contract. Because when they pay you in bulk. But the growing business, you don't make 1 million in 1 month a day. You begin to grow it until you begin to enjoy the millions of naira. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the summary.
This is the Own Your Life campaign when we started. Just very few of us. But from this small group you see here, we have grown into a team that is huge. Thousands of people in our team all over the country, a lot of people all over the world. We are branching out into other countries. This is the team in Abuja. We have a powerful team in Benin. We're in Lagos. We're in so many cities of Nigeria. We've grown amazing businesses, and we can also grow your business for you if you decide to run something amazing. So today you need to make the choice, the informed choice to join the business. I know you might be asking a whole lot of questions now, asking yourself a whole lot of questions. Can I do this? It's as simple as this. If you can show this video to somebody, you can run the business. The video will do the talking for you. You don't need to do the talking. What do you stand to lose? Warren Buffett said, if you are shown an opportunity, if you are shown something that can change your life, you need to ask yourself just 2 basic questions. What do I stand to gain versus what do I stand to lose? If what you stand to gain is higher than what you stand to lose, take action. Then learn the process later. Don't paralyze yourself sitting down there hoping to know everything about the business before you start. While you are wasting time, others are joining the business. It's a business of first come, first serve. So if you key in now, people are going to be used to support you in your organization. But if you wait to key in later, you are going to be used to support people in their organization. We have 12 months now to build a massive business with you. Key in today. Let's get your business activated. Let's get your business running. Let's begin to help you towards the pathway to financial freedom. Now, I'm sure there are some key things going through your head. You're asking yourself, can I convince people? So I need you to understand the key aspects of our business. 1, it is not your job to do the talking. Use the tools. 2, it's not your job to convince people. A man convinced against his will is of the same opinion. Let these tools do the convincing for you. Right? I don't have the money to get started. It is important you understand that this is a business and every business needs money to start. So you need to make out ways, look for ways of getting started, starting the business so that you don't have money problems again. If you don't have at least 38,000 naira to start up this business, it is imperative you declare a state of financial emergency on your bank account so that you don't have these kind of problems again. Well, some people will also be asking, does it really work? Well, the answers are out there. There are millions of people all over the world. You can go on the internet and see success stories in network marketing. Don't end up taking the stories of failures. Somebody who failed in a venture is not the person you need to ask how to become successful or if that system works. if you have the same company, the same compensation plan, the same products, and some people are using those same products and those same companies and becoming very successful, and some other person is not becoming successful, the question you need to ask is, how did you become successful? Not how did you fail. So look for the person who is succeeding and ask him the questions. We are succeeding. Call us, talk to us, let us show you exactly how we run this system and how to make the system successful for you. Use our system, work with C21FG, we will mentor you to become successful. Remember, the key to getting success is getting started. Take action today. See you at the top.
So, Mike Ademi, is Global Ambassador at Alliance in Motion. Before I joined Alliance in Motion, I was running a franchise business, which I invested about 3.6 million, an ice cream franchise business. But I want to tell you, in just a year and 6 months, my business crashed. And guess what? The next 6 months, I entered into a debt of another 3.5 million. And at that point in my life, I was confused. And the only thing that came into my head is just get out there, take my certificate, and what? And look for a job like every other person. But while I was thinking of where to go, because that was at the crossroad in my life, and my decision to join Alliance in Motion 4 years ago happened to be the best decision of my life. And guess what? In less than 6 months, I paid off my debt 3.5 million rather, and in just a year, I bought my first SUV worth 3.5 million. And ladies and gentlemen, in just 1 year and 8 months, I built my first mansion worth 58 million naira. And that's amazing. Now that house is not even for me, it's for my mother. Because I promised I'm going to give her a gift that will make her cry. So I do that for her, and that is the blessing I receive from being part of this wonderful business opportunity.
The company also has other ways we can make money: the stair-step income, the royalty income, annual profit sharing, and all expense paid international vacation.